I love gardening, and I like to think I'm pretty good at it. But these creepy crawlies are the best gardeners you will ever meet, and they can turn these kitchen scraps into garden gold. Hi, welcome to the Provident Gardener. My name is Amanda. Today, we are talking all about worms. That's right. Worms in the garden are one of your best friends. They provide essential nutrients through their worm castings, and it's a gentle nutrient fertilizer for your plants. Doing it in your bed is super easy and low maintenance. What we're doing today is called in-bed vermicomposting. It's exactly what it sounds like. You're composting in your bed with worms. I got this basket from the dollar store, and I'm going to bury it here in the middle of the bed. And then we'll fill it with some shredded cardboard, worms, of course, and our kitchen scraps. And then the worms will turn these kitchen scraps into worm castings, which is like gold for your garden. Your plants love it. They will be happier. It gives them good nutrients. So let's get to work. So I've got the basket in the bed, and now it's time to fill it. We're going to start with some just shredded packing paper that we got in some of our delivery boxes. The worms will love it. Put that down in the bottom, and we're going to get it wet. And now here come the worms. Hello guys. You excited for your new home? Okay, these worms are in here. Now they've been here in our kitchen in this box for a while because we ordered them and they arrived and we weren't quite ready to put them in the garden yet. So if that ever happens, you can just get a container like this, put some soil in it, put the worms in it, and start putting some kitchen scraps in with the worms. Now, after the worms, it's time for the kitchen scraps. Normally, this is all stuff that would go to waste. We would throw it away and it wouldn't do us any good. But with the worms, they will decompose this and turn it into garden gold to feed your plants. So after you get your kitchen scraps in, it's time to cover it up with ideally mulch, wood chips, leaves. I just have soil, or I'm working with what I have. So I'm just going to cover it back up with some soil here. And they will just get to work on those food scraps. And before you know it, I will have easily homemade fertilizer for my garden that was made right here in these beds by worms. Okay, now I want you to come look at this. I've had some vermicomposting bins with worms in some of my other beds for weeks now. So let's check out what's going on. So you can see here that the level of this has gone down. And when that level starts to go down, it indicates that it needs to be refilled with kitchen scraps because those worms have been doing their job. So let's pull back this grass here to find these worms and what they've been doing for us. Oh, look, there's one. And these worms look much healthier and bigger than the worms that I just put in the other garden bed because these have been in here for a while. So you can see, it's not until we get way down here that we're finding what's left of these kitchen scraps. Oh, those. So eggshells you do need to crush. These actually didn't get crushed enough. But there's a worm in there that I don't want to squish. We're gonna just crush these up some more for those worms. So they've still got some scraps down in here. Can you even tell what some of that was? And look at those beautiful worms. And the baskets that they are in here actually allow them to travel all throughout the bed and take those worm castings all throughout the bed. And if you ever go to refill one of your bins and you can't, like you're not seeing any worms, it may be because they haven't had food in here for a while. But once you put those scraps in here, they will come back. They will find that food. So let's get our scraps and put scraps in for them. Then we'll just cover them back up, put them back in here. All that dirt in there has castings mixed in with it. So you can actually take that and put it around your other plants to give those nutrients to those plants. I am just so amazed that every time I go to check these bins, the food is practically all gone. You might find a few remnants, but you can't even tell what it was. And that shows that these worms are doing their job. One of the kind of fun, exciting things about these bins is when you go to check them and refill them, you never know what you'll find. Come see what I just found in this bed. So as soon as I came to this, I saw these, and they are not weeds. They are little seedlings, and I believe we last put watermelon in here. So the seeds sprouted and are growing in our worm bin. I actually might try to transplant them somewhere else in the garden. I love finding new things to try in my garden to help it thrive. And these worms have been a 10 out of 10. If you want to give them a try, check out the description for a link to the ones we got. They have worked so well and really done their job in breaking down those kitchen scraps and turning them into garden gold. Thanks for being here today, and we always love to hear from you. If you have any questions, let us know down below. And we would love to know, what are you doing in your garden to help your plants thrive? And as always, it's okay to get a little dirt under your nails so you can turn that dirt into dinner.